So the stage all set here for the big finals being played between the top two sides of the tournament. Sanjeevani cricketers from Asnora taking on the side from Sheldon, Bermuda Point. Here we go. Alvino. Just a soft touch. And a single to get off the mark here. Good way to get off the mark. Once again being very watchful here. Alvino and Chandrabhanu. The two openers for Bermuda Point. Sheldon. Chandrabhanu, the skipper of the side, is on strike now. And once again, plays that one with the soft hands. And the skipper of Sanjeevani cricketers, the all-rounder, right-arm bowler, right-handed batsman, Navelim Banaulika bowling the very first over here in the finals. Now that should be a wide down the leg.
Pratik, if you look at the two teams, one team, Sanjeevani Asnora, having plenty of experience to play in the finals, whereas Bermuda Point Sheldon playing their first finals. But if you look at this tournament, seems like they have performed like they have played many finals.
Yes, definitely. They have beaten some of the top teams in the tournament here. I saw them beating RV Kurgaon yesterday. What an impressive performance was that. Another flick of the wrist. Now they're running hard. And now they should get a couple. A slight fumble there from the fielder, which allows them to take that extra run. And fielding again, Tushar. As we see, fielding has certainly been a major concern here for Sanjeevani cricketers, Asnora.
Yes, definitely, Pratik. Asnora cannot repeat the mistakes that they did in the semi-finals, because we have already seen a few catches dropped and the score going beyond the reach. So they have to learn from their mistake.
Now that will be another wide. Anything down the leg is wide here.
Yes, hardly any margin for error down the leg side for the bowler.
But I don't understand this approach here from Alvino, the two batters of Bermuda Point Sheldon. Anything down the leg is a freebie. You should be looking to score runs. Yes. As I can see, there is no fine leg in play. And that should be another wide. Again, down the leg.
Yes, definitely, Pratik. And these extras will be adding to the cause of the Bermuda Point Sheldon team, because they are getting free runs without putting any efforts.
Yes, an extra ball as well. And now a dot ball here.
You can see the two umpires out at the center. Sadinesh Naik, the bowling end umpire. Sir Vaman Mahekar, the striking end umpire. And our third umpire, Sir Sadgiri Naik as well.
And another wide.
Fourth wide of the over. Means he has given like a boundary for the batting team. Already 4 wides and we are into the very first over.
Yes, and score moves on to 8 runs. 4 bonus runs here.
50% of runs has been given in form of extra.
Now that has struck him. It's a very good delivery. This time quick.
Yes, Pratik, same thing happening yesterday to Avishkar Mone at Manohar Parrikar Trophy 2021. Avishkar Mone was struck of the very first delivery, and the next delivery he tried to scoop the ball in the air and was dismissed.
Yes, so it's been a watchful start here. Good Yorker there, and should just be a single. Good bowling this. This has been a very good over, I must say, despite those 4 wides. Just 9 runs coming off the first over. And a watchful start once again by these two batsmen of Bermuda Point Sheldon. That shows the amount of confidence that they possess in their bowling lineup. They have the ability the confidence that they possess even in defending a low target. We saw them doing it in the semi-finals against Dhruv Parsam, defended just 62 runs in 8 overs. It wasn't an easy task, but great bowling. They have the likes of Viresh, Satyajit, plenty of good bowlers. As
Rohan Salgaonkar to bowl the second over with the field restrictions still on.
Yes, and what a player, this man on your screen. TennisCricket.in, our YouTube broadcasters. A big credit to them as well for bringing in two-sided cameras that allows the third umpire to come into play and help making decisions. The close run-out calls.
Exactly, Pratik, on the main camera you can see Shubham Maskar. The side on camera, Omkar Sawant, and the digital scoring being handled by Prathamesh Parab under the leadership of Gaurav Sawant for TennisCricket.in as Rohan bowls his first delivery of the finals.
On day 2, we have had 76,000 YouTube viewers witnessing the day 2 of live action here at Navelim, Shiv Chhatrapati Chashak. As the big final is in progress here, Chandrabhanu, the skipper, is on strike. It's a short ball, and that will just be another single. Very tight bowling here from the bowlers of Sanjeevani Cricketers. Rohan Salgaonkar, such an experienced player, a magnificent all-rounder. We saw him do a wonderful job with the bat in the last game. And another Yorker. Should just be a single. As score moves on to 12 runs without any loss. The power play is in progress here. Score moves on to 12 runs, second over in progress.
A warm welcome to our guest Kishore Gavas on behalf of Shiv Maratha Sports and Cultural Club. Thank you for blessing these finals with your presence.
That looks like another wide, fifth wide of the innings. Rohan Salgaonkar this time has bowled well so far. Now that's up in the air. Another chance here for Namdev Banavlikar. But looked like a very tough chance. And 2 overs gone now. Score is 15 runs without any loss. So watchful start once again, Tushar, here from Bermuda Point.
Yes, definitely, because they can take the time to settle at the crease. And once you are settled at the crease, you need to convert those loose delivery into big shots. Because you have a good eyesight once you are set at the crease. And the ball seems to be looking like a football later stage. So these two batsmen need to capitalize on the start that they have been given. One of them have to look for the big shots in the coming overs. As we have the guest on the dais, Madam Mayuri Gavas, Punch member Navelim, Sadanand Duri, proprietor of Sada Sports Reddy, Sri Kishore Gavas. A warm welcome to them on behalf of Shiv Maratha Sports and Cultural Club, who have organized this Shiv Chhatrapati Chashak 2021. And what a successful tournament this has been organized by them. For that, the hard efforts that have been put by the groundsmen, the SAG staff, Prakash Navilkar, the peace curator Bhim Singh Vantamori, Dharma Mashelkar, Sham Sundar Naik, Kushta Gavas, plenty of credit goes to them as well, because they have been maintaining this ground for last 6 to 7 months.
Yes, as we can see, Tushar, over 400 overs
Of that first boundary, Bermuda Point shelled him.
Yes, one can imagine. They took almost half an innings to score their first boundary, and yet they managed to win that match. Shows how confident they are with their bowling lineup.
And seems like Namdev is struggling for his bowling, because 5 wides down the leg side into his second over.
Yes, certainly looks like. Although he hasn't considered even a single boundary so far, despite the power play. Now that's up in the air and should be a straightforward catch tonight. From Alvino. That single taking the score to 18 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. Really, once again, very tight bowling here from Sanjeevani cricketers. The skipper, Namdev Banaulikar, is in the middle of a wonderful spell. They haven't considered a single boundary yet. And Imran has just walked out to the middle. The one down batsman for Bermuda Point, Sheldon. Alvino, he's a wonderful striker of the cricket ball. I saw him play yesterday. He's still just looking to tap the ball around and get those cheeky singles. Third over in progress here of the big finals. They do not want to give their wickets away. And what a shot! A switch hit here. Has it gone the distance? Yes, it has. It's a massive 6 here. Over the ropes this time. Imran, the batsman. And his intentions are clear. What a way to announce yourself here in the big finals. And score moves on to 26 runs after 3 overs. Just the kind of momentum they needed. And start now for Bermuda Point. 26 runs for the loss of 1 wicket in 3 overs.
Bermuda Point, this is not any they have no connection with the Bermuda Triangle. That Bermuda Triangle is way in North Atlantic Ocean, but this Bermuda Point, Sheldon are from Cape M, and they are showcasing their talents in their first finals against Sanjeevani Asnoda. As already a 6 has been struck here, switch it by Imran. First 6 of the innings also coming up in the third over. Rohan back in action. Miss it here towards the long on region. In fact, good piece of fielding. Just a single. There are very vacant spaces on the outfield. As it clears the infield, you can see 5 fielders on the boundary ropes. So ample of spaces. You need to convert every single into 2. Put pressure on the fielder. And in the matter, you might even get 3 runs for the taking. Oh, big shot this time. And the fielder just watching the ball sailing over his head. They are cutting loose now. It's a biggie. It's colossal over the wide long on region. Second six of the innings.
And consecutive sixes, in fact, now for Imran. He smashed one. He smashed one on the last ball of the third over. He got back on the strike and he seems to be in a different mood here in the big finals. What a way to announce yourself.
Left alone this time, a dot ball. Imran, it is not easy to hit Rohan Salgaonkar for six, but he has shown that he has capability of hitting any ball out of the park. And stand and deliver kind of an approach. This time leaves the ball alone. And wide signal coming from Savaman Mahekar. Score moves on to 34 with that extra. Already 6 wides we have seen in this innings.
No, in fact, 7 wides.
7
2
wides.
bowled by Rohan Salgaonkar and 5. That's driven, but straight to the fielder at covers. Score moves on to 35 runs. 4th over in progress here. What do you feel, Tushar? What will be the target they would be looking for? Another very good hit coming in here. This time from Alvino. And they're running the second run. Fantastic running between the wickets here. They saw Rohan was not at the wickets to collect the ball. He ran in front of the wickets. And good smart thinking by both the batsmen of Sheldon.
You can see Albino playing a waiting game and Imran at the other end is striking the ball. So they have made their intentions clear that one will be waiting and one will be striking. Loud appeal for leg before wicket, but seems like the ball might be sliding. Oh, good piece of fielding and good running between the wickets as well. Yes, definitely. Ball must be sliding down the leg side as a leg by signal comes from the umpire. Couple of runs to add to the tally. Score moves on to 39 after the end of 4 overs, going almost 10 runs per over. Good start. This has been made by Bermuda Point Sheldon after winning the toss, electing to bat first. Imran in a big hitting zone. And it seems like they will be trying to eye for one of the bowler as their target.
Definitely, they need to do that. Almost 40 runs now in 4 overs. And next 4. They would be eyeing that 3-figure mark. Another 60 runs from here would take them to a very, very decent score on the scoreboard. Maybe 100 runs. They should definitely try to get there. The way they have gone, they've gone beautifully. 39 runs off the first 4 overs. First 2 overs were very silent. But after the departure of the skipper, Imran has completely changed the complexion of this game. He came in, couple of big sixes on the very first deliveries that he faced. And the score is 39 after 4. And this looks like a decent score, Tushar.
Yes, definitely. But change in bowling now. Slow bowling of Punaji Kalangudkar being introduced. Trying to make it difficult for the batsmen because we have seen 2 pace bowler bowling so far. And the batsmen utilizing their pace and giving just the direction for the ball. So now Punaji introduces himself. They have to play a waiting game here. But Imran needs to continue the ways he has been batting. He has been hitting the ball right from the mid of the bat. And the ball has been travelling the distance as well.
Yes, good strategy here. Because Punaji will be bowling against the wind now. The straight boundaries are against the wind. So the batsman will be looking to play in the square region. There is another square cut chance of a run out, though he makes it. He makes it safely. And there is protection there. One player protecting that reverse sweep shot.
Yes, so Punaji will have to make one thing clear that he cannot bowl short outside the off stump because there is only one deep point, 1 point fielder inside the 30-yard circle. If it clears him, they will definitely get a boundary here.
Now that's played with the soft hands. The call is for 2. In fact, they might get 4. This is absolutely brilliant. Just as you mentioned, Tushar.
That what I was talking about. Punaji cannot bowl short and wide outside the off stump, and the batsman making full utilization of that short pitch delivery. There was just one fielder in the 30-yard circle in the point region, and just splitting him and being split perfectly into the gap.
Outstanding. Well, this is what top-class cricket is all about. You stay there, you settle around, and now the shot's coming out of Alvino's bat.
As this is called risk-free cricket, you just need to thread the gap. And now there is a change in field. The deep third man comes inside the 30-yard circle. Good comeback by Punaji. After conceding a boundary, he bowls a fuller line delivery. That is where the previous delivery had to be bowled.
Yes, he's a fine bowler, Punaji Kalangutkar. One of the finest all-rounders. Oh, that's a full toss, and that should just be a single. A slight fumble there, but poor running between the wickets, I must say.
Yes, Namdev must be feeling very lucky on that occasion.
The first run should have been quicker, and that is what lacked there by Alvino.
And
he was just walking around, jogging around the crease.
Yes, Pratik, and slightly overcast condition at the moment. The sun is hiding behind the clouds. And as per the weather forecast, there might be a few rain showers later on. Miss it.
How big is that?
I told you, Punaji had been brought to take off the pace on the delivery. And you can see the batsman looking to go after Punaji, not able to time the ball, not able to use his pace, and being outfoxed by that spin delivery and finding Namdev Banavlikar. What a change in bowling this has been by the captain Namdev.
Yes, and once again it was against the wind, the overcast conditions, and a very strong breeze flowing around the ground now. And that was right thinking here from Punaji Kalangutkar to bowl the 5th over, and he has done his job. He's picked up a very crucial wicket here. Imran.
Yes, exactly. Imran, who was striking the ball right from the middle, who hit 2 sixes in the previous overs, has been dismissed here as the new batsman Viresh walks in. Viresh, who was man of the match in the semi-finals, comes at the crease. He has to do the job with the bat first, because last time the man of the match was earned on behalf of his bowling, conceding just 3 runs in the 7th over. Oh, trying to play with soft hand, loud appeal this time, and up goes the finger.
Well, this is poor cricket, absolutely poor cricket here from Alvino. The intent was again lacking. Why would you go for the singles? Repeated singles for him. It was a short delivery, slightly outside off. He should have been looking to play it across the third man region, or maybe in the offside.
And Pratik, now we have 2 new batsmen at the crease, Viresh, and to join him, Satyajit. So both the batsmen yet to get off the mark, and you are into the last half of the innings. When the stage you require 2 set batsmen at the crease, you have 2 new batsmen at the crease.
Yes, an opportunity now for Sanjeevani cricketers to capitalize on. Big advantage now, as both the batsmen new to the crease, yet to face a delivery.
And Punaji providing double breakthrough in his very first over.
Yes, and what a player, what a cricketer, Punaji Kalangutkar. Be it with the bat or with the ball, you cannot keep him away from the game.
Seems like he is having his one eye on that bicycle, kept for man of the series.
Oh yes, oh yes. Certainly one of the top contenders now for the player of the tournament. But nevertheless, the Bermuda Point Sheldon, they still have plenty of batting to come, Tushar. You cannot underestimate the batsmen of Bermuda Point Sheldon. Still 3 overs to be bowled. We saw the side of Sanjeevani cricketers scoring 52 runs in the last 3 overs against the side from Vasco Rohit cricketers. So you cannot underestimate them.
Yes, and we know that this Bermuda Point Sheldon, they will be eyeing that 70 to 80 run target because they have that bowling firepower.
Certainly. And Sid Vernicker starts off with a wide delivery. Another wide, 8th wide of the innings now. This time a very good comeback here. Great comeback from Sid Vernicker. Looks like he's in sort of pain there. Slight problem for him. A bit of cramp on the right foot. But he's a strong guy. Sid Vernicker.
Might have pulled his calf and trying to bowl that pacey delivery. But Bermuda Point Sheldon will have to put runs on the scorecard because it's Punaji on the other side. Again, you can see the batsman attempting same shots and again a wide signal here. Make it 9th wide of the innings. 9 wides in an innings. Certainly not taking.
And score moves out to 47 runs. 5.1 overs. Still a decent score, I must say. If they can get another 30-35 runs. Oh, it's 3rd wide now. 3rd wide of the over. Sid Vernicker looking to bowl outside of the same region. Is hitting the same length. Back of the length. Good length areas, but not been able to get the line right.
Yes, they have not just given 10 extra runs, but also 10 extra deliveries they will be bowling. Almost 2 overs extra.
Certainly. Now that's a very good shot. Over the point fielder. The ball racing away. And it's gone for a boundary. That's a good shot. Very good cricketing shot. He just had to clear the infield over the covers and point fielder for a boundary now. Well, this is good cricket from Viresh. And Sid Vernicker was being too predictable. He was bowling outside the off quite consistently. But this time a fuller line delivery which allowed the batsman to drive and earn himself a boundary. So 50 up now for the side of Bermuda Point Sheldon.
As Pratik and relief for the fielders because the sun is back in the clouds hiding. You can't see any shadow of the fielders. Oh, what an attempt this is by Punaji. He takes a blinder. One-handed catch.
Yes, and once again, you just cannot keep that man away from the game. What a catch there from Punaji Kalangutkar. That took the outside edge off the bat. And a magnificent catch there from Punaji Kalangutkar to dismiss Viresh. Another very good all-rounder back into the hut. DJ.
When the sun was out on the ground, runs were flowing thick and fast. But as soon as the sun has gone back behind the clouds, you can see wickets tumbling. So definitely some purchase for the bowlers here with this overcast condition. The ball moving a bit and a fast bowler being introduced back into the bowling attack.
Yes, certainly. As we can see a very strong breeze flowing. Oh, is it big enough? No, I don't think so. Rohan Salgaonkar underneath it and accepts a very easy catch. It was high, but he made it look so easy. Another wicket here.
I would like to thank Lalla Yadav, Rohit Cricketers Vasco for sponsoring a cricket bet of Rohit Cricketers for the best batsman of the tournament. And 5,000 rupees has been kept in the memory of Bala Sawant for the batsman who hits maximum sixes in the tournament.
Yes, Punaji Kalangutkar and Namdev Banaulekar certainly in the run of those higher sixes. Both of them. Punaji Kalangutkar comes to open the innings. And Namdev Banaulekar.
The batsman Malesh Satyajit still there at the crease. They need a partnership here. A partnership of at least 10 to 15 runs in the next 6 deliveries. And to look to make the later stage of the innings a big one.
Yes, Tushar, and now you can see the wind direction has changed again. It's a short ball. And should just be another single. Satyajit had an opportunity. It was a half-tracker this time from Sid Wernicker. And Satyajit just couldn't take the advantage of that short delivery.
Yes, because this is the final. You have to put the bad balls across the boundary ropes. You won't get that opportunity. One time too many. And a dot ball to sum up the over. End of 6 overs, 53 for the loss of 4 wickets. 5 wickets.
So very good comeback here from Sanjeevani Cricketers Asnora. After conceding 39 runs of the first 4 deliveries, they've made a wonderful comeback. Just 53 runs on the scoreboard after 6. So just 14 runs coming off the last 2 overs.
I would like to thank Red Bull for providing us the energy drink, the official energy drink sponsor of this tournament, Red Bull. And seems like some Red Bull energy will have to be displayed by these 2 batsmen, so that provides them to hit the ball with the wings to fly out of the park.
Yes, just 12 more balls remaining now of their innings. The first innings here in progress at Navelim Panchayat ground. Shiv Chhatrapati Chashak is the title both these teams fighting for. They need some runs. They definitely need some runs on the scoreboard now. Satyajit has to be that man for Bermuda Point Sheldon. He was been awarded man of the match twice yesterday in the knockout stages and playing here in the big finals now. If they want to reach to a very good total, then this man will have to deliver. Satyajit. Excellent delivery here. What a wonderful delivery from Sushant. Starts off with a good land delivery here.
Yes, Sushant starting with the dot ball, adding another pressure on Satyajit.
A big swing, and that should just be a single. Satyajit, not a swift runner between the wickets, but they need a few big blows here.
He doesn't need to run if he strikes the ball. He has the capability of clearing the ropes with his physique, as he can be seen on the screen. He might clear the ropes with his, he just need a good connection. That will save his energy as well. Malesh will be on strike, who attempts a switch hit this time. Another dot ball. Lucky.
Yes. Advantage here. Advantage Sanjeevani Cricketers Asnora. These are crucial dot balls here in the death overs. And Sushant has produced 2 dot balls in the 3 balls that he has bowled, and just a single run considered. And another dot ball, is it? Yes. Great over. This is turning out to be a great over here for Sanjeevani Cricketers Asnora.
And this is lack of experience in the finals for Bermuda Point Sheldon. They are playing their first finals here. They need runs in these finals to defend them later on. something for the bowlers to bowl at. Played with soft hand, nudge on the offside. That brings Satyajit. Can he finish the over with a couple of sixes, couple of big shots, which are required at this stage for Bermuda Point and Sheldon?
Yes, the score is just 55 runs. Just 2 runs coming off 5 deliveries in this over. Satyajit, he has to deliver now. It's now or never. Still 1 more over to be bowled after this.
Play towards the final.
That has taken the edge. They should get at least a couple.
Samir Bond fielder. A couple of runs added to the tally. With that couple of runs, the score
57 runs. Score moves on to 57 runs after 7. And great effort here from Sanjeevani cricketers to restrict the side of Bermuda Point Sheldon to a score of just 57 runs after 7 overs. Great cricket, great bowling here. And that is what experience is all about, Tushar. Plenty of experienced players on this side. Be it Sid Wernicker.
You can see first 4 overs, Bermuda Point Sheldon were 39. And the later 3 overs, they have considered just 18 runs. I mean, last 3 overs, just 18 runs have been scored by Bermuda Point Sheldon. So that tells you how difficult it has been for them to score for this bowling attack.
Yes, Sid Wernicker, Purnaji Kalangutkar, they have gone through the backbone of the batting attack of Bermuda Point Sheldon, providing with a crucial breakthroughs, 2 wickets for Purnaji Kalangutkar.
Yes, see, they started his first over very well, picking up 2 wickets. He needs to finish well as well. Miscued here, the ball is up in the air. Rohan underneath, and he is as safe as a house.
Yes, no doubt about that. Second catch for Rohan Salgaonkar. He has been absolutely outstanding on the field in this big finals. Be it with the ball or be it on the field. He's an outstanding cricketer. What an all-rounder to have by your side.
Sid picks up his third. 5 deliveries more to go. Can he pick up a 5er in the finals?
There's all chances. There is every chance for Sid Wernicker to get to his 5er here in the big finals.
Yes, he has already won a big award last Sunday. Best bowler at a Star Boys tournament at Savardem, winning a cooler. Let us see what happens here.
Short ball, and has he hammered it? Yes, he has. A powerfully struck shot over the cow corner this time for a massive 6. A mistake here from Sid Wernicker to bowl a half-tracker, and that's gone with the wind. What a massive shot that is from Satyajit. It's a huge 6 here.
A warm welcome to Shri Dayanand Gavas, a very pronounced businessman and our official sponsor as well, and a very down-to-earth kind of a personality who has been supporting the youth of Navelim.
Now again, will he look to get back on strike? Oh, why would you do that? Well, it got to be Satyajit back on strike. Well, he's someone who can clear the ropes.
But lack of delivery is remaining, so every run counts here.
Yes, certainly, Tushar. Now that's straight up in the air. And
Sid picks up his 4th wicket.
And every chance now for Sid to reach to that 5er. And
Yes.
that's what I was talking about. Satyajit, he's a crucial player in the last few balls remaining. He has to hold back the strike and look to clear the fans. A couple of big strikes here can still take them to a very good total. And we can have a game on here in the big finals. It's a final match. So anything close to 70, we can have a good match, good contest here, Tushar.
Yes, exactly. Picking up a 5-wicket haul by a bowler is as good as scoring a century by a batsman.
Rightly said, Tushar. This has become a batsman's game as far as tennis cricket is concerned. Now he's running hard, but it's very difficult, very difficult. Oh, they run too, do they? What a wonderful collection from Punaji Kalangutkar, and poor presence of mind there by the batsman at the striker end. He should have stayed there to give Satyajit strike.
Yes, that is why we were saying lack of match practice for Sheldon. They haven't been playing that prominent cricket in recent years, but their performance in this tournament has been mind-blowing, definitely.
Yes, definitely. They have been very impressive. They have been absolutely magnificent if you see their run in this tournament. Knocking out one of the top contenders of the tournament, RV Korgav, yesterday.
And with this level of confidence, they will be booming it to take to many more tournaments coming up in Goa Panchayat municipality level.
Yes, definitely, definitely a big plus. And he's out. Satyajit is found short of the crease. He has to depart. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate here. The other batsman should have stayed on the strike. Well, this is poor cricket, I must say here. He was the capable batsman of striking big. But again, credit to Sid Vernikar. He has been bowling very consistently here, right in the block hole areas. And the score will be just 65 runs. Oh, that should be a run out. So score remains on 65 runs. And a great over once again. Another very good over here from Sid Vernikar to keep it down to just 65 runs. And that's it. 65 is the final total posted by Bermuda Point Sheldon. And a very good bowling performance here, I must say, from the side of Asnora Sanjeevani cricketers as they come out to bat, chasing 66 runs to win that big trophy, the wonderful trophy that you can see right in front of the stage, Shiv Chhatrapati Chashak.
Overs 65, Bermuda Point, Sheldon could manage. We have seen them defending 62 runs in the semi-finals against Dhruv Parsem, one of the best team as far as Panchayat municipality is concerned. And they are up against one of the prominent side in Panchayat municipality, the Sanjeevani Asnoda team with likes of Punaji Kalangutkar, Rohan Salgaonkar, Samir Bond, Namdev Banavlikar, Sid Vernikar in the lineup. Can they control this run target?
Yes, a very good question here. Big question. 65, I really don't think would be enough, but if they can get a couple of early breakthroughs, maybe Punaji Kalangutkar and maybe Rohan back in the hut early, then we can have a game on here.
Yes, exactly. You must have seen in this tournament so far, the performer for Sanjeevani Asnoda has been Punaji Kalangutkar, Namdev Banavlikar and Rohan Salgaonkar. If you get rid of these three batsmen, you might be chancing your arms in the grand finale.
Definitely. They need early breakthroughs. the side of Bermuda Point Sheldon. If they can get rid of Pranaji Kalangutkar and maybe Rohan in the early overs, then we can certainly have a fascinating contest on here at the Navelim Panchayat ground.
Because if they have to just believe in themselves that if they can defend a target of 62 against Dhruv Parsem, why not we can defend 66 runs target against Sanjeevani Asnoda?
Certainly, it's the belief and the confidence that takes you to a win. And that's what we have learned from the history. Shivaji Maharaj, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, what a warrior he was, Tushar. Played a leading role in the India's freedom struggle against Britishers. What a warrior.
Yes.
And as a gesture of respect to Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, we are seeing this wonderful trophy, Shiva Chhatrapati Chashak, organized by Shiv Maratha Sports and Cultural Club, Navelim.
I still remember those words spoken by Badal Chaudhary at the McLaren's Muli Chashak when he spoke those beautiful words for Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. And I think it was almost heard by many people live on YouTube via Photosonic production.
Yes, certainly, Tushar. Thank you, DJ. Viresh with the ball in his hand was the man of the match in the last game against Dhruv Parsem. Gave away just 3 runs in a very crucial over, the second last over, when Dhruv Parsem needed just 13 of 12 deliveries and changed the game around in fortunes in favor of his side. Pranaji. What a delivery. Now there is an appeal. It's a slower delivery. And it has been referred to the third umpire. Question being asked on the very first delivery here. It was a slow delivery. A big moment in the match. A huge moment. Third umpire in play here. All thanks to TennisCricket.in. The wonderful camera work. The 2 cameramen, Shubham and Omkar, behind the cameras. The third umpire in play here. And not out. It was 1 bounce. Look close. The fielding side was very confident. A big appeal. What a strike. What a shot here from Pinaji Kalangutkar. What a way to get going. Over pitch delivery this time from Viresh. And he has been hammered over the cow corner for a massive six. He's not among. Oh, he'll make it two in a row. In fact, this is even bigger. What a shot here. This time, over a deep mid-wicket boundary for another six. Punnaji Kalangutkar, the show. DJ Punnaji Kalangutkar, one of the branded names in tennis ball cricket of Goa. And a good comeback, very good comeback here from Viresh. Another dot ball after conceding consecutive sixes. So good start here for Sanjeevani cricketers. Two massive sixes here coming out of Punaji's bat. He's a wonderful batsman to watch out for. Slower delivery, this time a flat and straight into the hands of fielder at cow corner. Should just be a single. And score moves out to 13 runs. It's a wonderful start here. Now the left-handed batsman Vivek will be on strike. He hasn't looked in the best touch as far as this tournament is concerned for Vivek. Can he deliver in the big finals here? The skipper of Sanjeevani cricketers showing confidence in him. Despite the failures, he has been asked to open the innings and he has delivered. What a way to get off the mark. A full toss here from Viresh and it's a boundary to finish the over. So one.
Hello. A warm welcome to our guest of today's function, Vaman Naik, proprietor of Raj Bar and Restaurant. It's Sahil Gao's escorts our guest on the dais. What a start. This is a flying start provided by the two openers, Punaji and Vivek. They are inside to finish this finals as soon as possible. Short ball glancing towards the fine leg region. Good piece of fielding. Another single being added to the tally. Pratik, what do you have to say about this start? They have pushed their opponents back to the wall already.
Yes, it's a great start here to the run chase by Sanjeevani cricketers Asnora under the likes of Punaji Kalangutkar and Vivek. Vivek also joining the party. A boundary, a reverse sweep boundary to get off the mark. And another hit, but this time straight to the fielder at... Oh, they're running for a second run as well. This is very good running between the wickets. Satyajit was the fielder there, who seemed slightly casual on the field. Vivek back on strike after taking those couple of runs. This has been very good cricket so far from the side of Asnora. A short ball and he has punished. Has it gone the distance? Yes, it has. Just I was talking about Vivek. It haven't been a very good tournament for him so far, but he's delivering here in the big finals just the way his side wanted him to play. A boundary and now a six. He's looking good now. And another one. That's gone with the wind. Consecutive sixes here for Vivek. And now he stands a chance to win a cash prize of rupees 500. 3 consecutive sixes. He takes home rupees 500. Sponsored by Sada Sports Reddy. Though he hasn't connected that one. Should just be a couple of runs. And really very good cricket here. As the score moves on to 35 runs. They're halfway down now. Sanjeevani cricketers Asnora. And now that's gone up in the air. He hasn't timed it. And should be a simple catch to the fielder at short mid-wicket. So first wicket going down now, but he has played his role. A one from Vivek comes to an end. He has played his role here. Taken his side to a flying start.
Sports Reddy, Kishore Gavas, Pandari Gavas, Shri Vaman Naik, proprietor Raj Bar and Restaurant. As Punaji is all set to chase down this target of 66. He has got off his team off to a flying start, well supported by Vivek, who has just departed. And Pritam Sargaonkar, who won the Man of the Series at Vaishnavi 24 tournament in 2019, will be out at the non-striking end. He won the Fasino bike for that Vaishnavi 24 tournament organized by Shailesh Garad at Kuchilim grounds. This time he pulls the ball and the pull once again successful. Goes the distance as well. between Punaji Kalangudkar and Namdev Banavlikar as far as the leading sixers are concerned. Both of them striking the same number of sixes. Wide signal by the umpire. Because leading six hitters of the tournament will be getting a cash prize of rupees 5,000 kept in the memory of late Bala Sawant. A swing and a miss this time. A dot ball. A rare dot ball we have witnessed in this innings. That what we were talking about. You need to get rid of Punaji as early as possible. But he had different strategies in his mind. He was in a hurry to finish off this match as early as possible. Left alone this time. You can afford to play dot deliveries because the target is within the reach. Another swing and a miss. This time Punaji down on the knee trying to sweep the ball all along the carpet. But in the end, a dot ball. What a bowling performance it was by Sid Verenekar, picking up 4 wickets in just 2 overs. Oh, this time he has timed it! Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts. We are ready to take off, says Punaji. Wrapped on the legs, loud appeal, but the umpire just signaling that the ball was sliding down the leg side. "49 runs on the scorecard, 1 run short of the 50-run mark. Just 17 runs required. Pratik, what a flying start being provided by Punaji and his partner Vivek. They are in a closing distance from grabbing the winner's trophy.
Yes, the big trophy. Shiva Chhatrapati Chashak. Just 17 runs needed now for Sanjeevani cricketers to clinch that big trophy. And Punaji Kalangudkar once again, what a performance. What a performance this has been. He has been one of the most consistent players in this tournament. Opens for Sanjeevani cricketers as Nora. And just 17 away now.
Yes, Pratik, we are already closing in of this Navelim Panchayat ground here who have organized Shiv Maratha Sports and Cultural Club organizing Shiva Chhatrapati Shivaji Chashak and plenty of tournaments lined up in the coming weeks. The Sakhali Champions Trophy starting from 20th of April to 24th of April. From 21st of April to 25th of April, Mandarem Champions Trophy. Then in the month of May, the big tournament organized by the Blue Moon Bar and Restaurant worth 3 lakhs prize money. Then later on organized at Nerul of worth 1 lakh rupees.
Yes, plenty of tournaments lined up here in the summer of April and May. It will be a big summer here in Goa.
These all tournaments were day tournament and the most awaited SK Jogging's Flood Day and Night tournament starting from 29th of April will be finishing on 1st of May, which will be live on TennisCricket.in.
And it's a wicket here. Finally, a wicket here. A consolation wicket, I can say here. Drew Parsam in the semi-finals, defending just 62 runs in 8 overs. Yesterday, we saw them beating RV Kurgaon, one of the top contenders of the tournament, in the pre-quarter match. Another appeal, and this one's going down the leg. A good comeback here from the bowler. Again, Viresh, the same bowler who bowled the first over. But really, the side of Bermuda Point, Sheldon, they've really won the hearts of a lot of spectators out here at the Navelim Panchayat ground, and also the spectators on YouTube. Oh, another very good looking shot here from Sid Vernikar. Consecutive second boundary now for him in the same region.
Our
And
chief
score
guest-
moves on to 58.
Our chief guest of today's function, Shri Yogesh Lavan.
Attempted and success for Sid Vernikar once again. He's picked up 4 wickets while bowling.
Wins the match with 6. He'll be getting rupees 2,000 from Shubham Naik, the boss. If Punaji finishes off the match with a 6, he will be taking home rupees 2,000 in addition, which has been kept from the boss, Shubham Naik.
Yes, and it's not just about those 2,000 rupees. 5,000 rupees are also at stake here. Punnaji Kalangutkar. He's in the run now with his own teammate. And he finishes off in style. Punnaji Kalangutkar, you beauty. That's it here.
Finishing off the finals in Dhoni style with a humongous 6 over the deep square leg region, and a good job done in the end. Every working member of Shiv Maratha Sports and Cultural Club in making this tournament a huge success.
And as you can see there, the side of Sanjeevani cricketers, the happy faces, but look at the sportsman spirit shown by Punnaji Kalangutkar, congratulating every player from the side of Sheldon. The big handshakes, well played both the sides, especially the side from Sheldon Bermuda Points. They have surprised some of the top teams in the tournament. They should be a very proud side for being the runners-up of the tournament, Tushar.
Yes, Pratik, exactly. Even though they have been runners-up of this tournament, they have won the hearts of each and every spectators, not only present on the ground, but on YouTube, watching this via TennisCricket.in as well.
Yes, we've had almost 55,000 viewers yesterday on YouTube watching their game. And I'm very sure they'll go home with a pride, with a big pride and that trophy of runners-up. Well played, Bermuda Point, Sheldon, and a big congratulations to Sanjeevani Cricketers Asnora for clinching another big trophy, Shiv Chhatrapati Chashak. As we move towards the presentation ceremony, over to you, Tushar.
Yes, thank you, Pratik. We'll be starting with the prize distribution ceremony in a very short while from now.